the Sofa Kings Fresh Podcast, the podcast about any and everything. I don't care what it is.
Yes, yes,
But
sir.
we have today, who we got?
I mean, what you mean? We listen, man. I'm Triz.
RT, Lil
I'm
Biddles.
Triz.
You know what I mean? RT, Real Talk, Lil Biddles in the house. You know,
Okay. And tonight,
look a little rough.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna start off tonight talking about 50 years of hip hop. And who's the top five? Well, your top five. So who your top five, Lil?
My top five. Okay, I'm gonna put Buster because people be sleeping on him, and I think he's a goat. Um, Pun, Big L, DMX, and Scarface.
Mm,
Okay.
that's hard.
What about you, Tron?
Me, I'ma always start with my boy Nas. Then I'm gonna go Pac. Then I'm gonna go Biggie. Then I'm gonna go Pun. Then I'm gonna have to hit you with Jada Kiss.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Kiss
Uh,
that. Oh,
and
I'm
no
gonna have, I'm gonna have to knock you. I'm gonna have to knock you on Kiss.
why?
I like Kiss, but
Kiss
I
is a
mean,
Kiss
He's
is a tie with me for Kiss and Styles P. They like two in one.
he's super consistent, bro. You ain't never heard a whack like where you be like, what is he talking about?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
never heard that verse from Jadakiss
but he said
ever.
Styles P.
No,
No,
he said Jadakiss.
No, but he said
He said
between him and Styles
between,
P. I would have said Styles P though.
but
No, Kiss still.
I've
Yeah.
had verses with Styles P where I was like, that was all right, but it wasn't. It
yeah.
was it was
Styles real.
hot, but it wasn't like like I'm used to. Jada ain't never had that problem.
Oh, ho, big fella. KRD.
Yes,
Who's yours though?
my
You,
top
you.
five, hands down,
Hmm.
the best rapper ever was Biggie Smalls to me. Then DMX. I want to say KRS.
Mm.
Mm.
Um, Black Thought
Black
and
Mm.
Prodigy.
yeah, Black Thought is nice.
Prod. And I said Prod. That's who I was thinking of, and I was like, dang, Prodigy. Yep. And
Yeah.
Slick Rick. You know what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't put
See, I
Slick
don't know.
Rick
I don't
in
like
there
talking about.
because he
Yeah.
more story time.
And that's the best time.
No, but he can't. I don't like he got. It's just talking to work to music. It's not rhyme. It's not. It's not super intricate. Like you can. It's cat in the hat type of rhymes.
But you,
Not
but
bad.
you feel it though.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not on the level of a Biggie Smalls. I got a story to tell. Warning. Who was
I
just
mean, but
coming through
he
my
was more.
window?
But no. But he
That's
was more. Slick was more of a comedian type though.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I take away from it. It's not on the
See,
level of those guys.
I mean, see, probably you don't like funny stuff.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't like funny stuff. I like his music, but if you compare it to who's coming through the door, knock, what do you say? Bring the guns with you. Something hits you. That's when you think is this going through your head, like you visualizing the whole story, and he's
But who
rhyming it, and he's
Biggie. I mean, Slick had Biggie start. You know what I'm saying? I mean, without Slick, it wouldn't have been Biggie writing
So
surprise
that's
stuff
so
like
that's what
that.
I
that's what I'm
don't
about to
want to
say.
say
Like
that
the,
because you never know.
the era of hip hop was different at that
Right, there,
time.
No,
right.
but KRS One had those same songs, the same
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
songs where you
he's
felt
a
you
different
was
type of
in the story. Let me tell you
Yeah,
about the man named Ted.
KRS was a different animal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I definitely
yeah.
feel what you're saying. Like Slick wasn't like like a polished rapper when it come to like
No,
technical.
not even polished, but just like his rhyme phrases, I guess. Like his phrasing of it. It sounded like he was just
Yeah,
telling stories. Like everyone was a
Listen,
story. I know that's
yeah.
the
no, but
type of
listen,
rapper he
listen, listen,
was.
listen, listen. Time out though.
All right,
But he had a
so
style. He had a style with it though. Like you know what I'm saying? How his rap was. He changed the voice on you. He actually had you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you was really like, especially off the beat too. You know what I'm saying? And his beats was nasty too though. Come on, man.
I'm still gonna go with kind of like the era was a little
Right.
different. Also, like
Mm-hmm.
so you had guys like KRS and you know what I mean, you had guys that was hard, a little bit harder. You know what I mean? His style was a little different. You know what I mean? He wasn't like hard with it, but the essence of hip hop is still storytelling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're telling from where you from your environment. Like Slick Rick Dave, the dope man, dope, you know what I mean? Like he
Oh
telling a
shit.
story so we can still
I got it
relate as a
messed up.
people. Huh?
I gotta take somebody out because I forgot my man Easy E.
Easy is my boy,
Yeah,
yo.
yo, Easy E on the low. He used to be killing shit, man.
He did. Especially when he got on his own. You know what I mean? When
Oh,
WA left.
I don't know who I could take out though, so I ain't gonna take
Like
nobody.
Q, if you, I know Q was better though.
Cube wasn't better than
Than,
Easy.
oh,
I
there
I
we
Easy,
go.
kind
Hold on, let's go.
damn,
Let's
I
go.
damn,
Let's go.
Easy.
I'm ready. I'm ready to argue with
Yo,
you
his
now.
shit was
You want
hard,
to
yo,
debate
bro.
it?
I'm on the side of Easy E.
Yeah,
I'm on Easy.
What?
Easy
Easy E was
Y'all
hard, bro.
tripping?
he made you feel it even
Yeah,
more. Saying like,
No, he just had a voice, man.
nah,
no,
He had a word.
no.
I can't
his
say that. I'm sorry for saying that,
hi-
but
his flow made you feel it more than Q because Ice Cube was more
yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
he coming
His more
yelling.
of a show. Like
Yeah, and Easy
Q,
Ease, he was slowed down and it just, you know what I
yeah,
mean, made you
he had a
feel.
style. He had a
oh,
style.
check
Yeah.
this. When you talk about Slick Rick, right? DMX was nothing but Slick Rick on the rougher side. He ain't have super intricate rhymes, but his shit you just felt
No,
it so much.
ho. No, no, no.
He didn't
Q.
have
I mean, DMX. No, DMX has
DMX didn't
he
have
wrote some stuff.
amazing. He didn't have amazing rhymes though, Lil. He had stuff that you felt. You was like, yeah, I went through that. I
Yeah,
did that.
DMX ain't never say nothing like
Nothing
a
that
bar
bar
like,
that you was like, oh
oh,
my god.
yeah, I get
He
what you're
just
saying,
had stuff
but he
that
make you
was
feel what he's
he
saying.
No,
had
but
it
with his
naturally.
words. But I'm just saying, yeah, not all right. Lyrically, you could say that,
Tu-
but with the
That's what
word
I'm
with
saying.
his
Tupac
lifestyle. But no,
didn't.
I'm talking about
Tupac
lifestyle,
didn't have
lifestyle.
rhymes,
Yeah, Tupac. I mean, he had rhymes, but I mean, like
but
it wasn't.
they wasn't like
Yeah, you basically feeling what he's saying. He's talking about something that's real, and you feel it.
yeah.
But I'm
Right,
talking.
that's what I'm
I'm talking.
saying.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
Not
But
saying
yeah, but
like he was doing
lyrically
stuff
though,
like that
No, not
you might
lyrically,
think
no.
like, damn, why couldn't I think of that? He never none of them guys said things like
like the
that you be
way
like,
DMX
shit,
articulated what he
yeah,
was saying,
that's what
it
caught you.
that's what's dope about
Yeah.
him. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's kind of the same with Slick Rick,
Yeah,
if you want
yeah,
to put it
yeah,
Shoot.
that way.
yeah. He's the
You know
Yeah,
what I
same
that's
mean?
way.
why I said how you gonna knock Slick like
No,
yeah,
I'm not
like
knocking
Scarface.
slick,
I'm gonna
but
say and I'm gonna say no, I'm saying like Scarface. Scarface was the same thing. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
He didn't come with like that
But
wine said
he
lyrically,
was
but he was talking some truth stuff
but
though.
he
That's
was
what
close
made
to
me
the
really feel
bars
him.
though. He did come with some bars you'd be like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
He had
yeah,
some
He
old
came
school stuff. Yeah,
no, but
yeah, yeah.
he had some bars that you be like, oh, damn, I could never think of that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a different. It's like different styles. You know what I mean? Like in hip
Woo.
hop, like for
Money and
real.
the Power.
That's how I feel about a little bit about J. Cole and Kendrick.
J. Cole.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, they both nice, J. Cole and Kendrick, but I think Kendrick for the wordplay is better than J. Cole. You know what I
No,
mean?
Yeah,
Kendrick,
yeah.
nice. Me,
Kendrick is the best rapper out right now, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Can't
yeah.
nobody mess with him.
yeah.
Like he got so many styles. You see that joint on Amazon?
Nah, let me
Nah,
see.
yeah.
Yo,
I ain't say it yet.
he murked that joint, bro. Like
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
Shoot.
even listen to Kendrick Lamar like that, but every time I
No,
see his joints, you be like, damn. Now
no,
he
me and
say
LA
stuff
used to
that
go
you be
through
like,
something about that.
yo, he dropping bars that you had to think about after you listen to it, you be just walking down the street one day and it pop in your head like, oh shit, he said this, and that's
Right.
that. He say like a lot of double entendre stuff that you don't even get until you like visit something else and you looking at something else and you be like, oh shit, that's what he meant by that.
Yeah.
What was that song that Kendrick this to everybody, Meek and all of them?
I forget.
It's in my head, but I
Yeah,
forgot.
that he killed. Yeah, he killed that. He said, I want to murder all these. Like, yo,
Yeah, yeah,
what's
Well,
they say? Like,
he still
listen,
uses hip hop.
yeah,
yeah.
That's why he's
hmm
so he uses hip hop, but he uses it in a pop star's
It's
lane.
called Control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
control. Thank you. That's how
yeah,
I was about to look that up.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's 2 years.
he killed that. Yo, still to this day, you know what I mean?
Right, right. So let me ask y'all this. All right, out of this era that's here now, you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of the mumble rap and people diss the mumble rap, but I kind of like Uzi, man. I like Uzi, I like Travis Scott,
I don't
even though
like.
I don't
I'm
consider them
I'm not gonna
like
say I don't like
I
Uzi.
don't consider them you know what I mean, like lyrical, you
Yeah,
know,
not at all.
but musically the sound.
Um, I I kind of call it mistake music.
Hmm.
You know how when you're making beats and you making stuff and you just
Yeah,
keep turning knobs until something sound right.
yeah.
They do a lot of that.
So how they made it into
Ma-
something that is a state, like they kind of made it to, all right, yeah, it's a mistake, but
Mike Dean
that's what.
made it into something a lot of times on
So
what's the name?
so back in the day, right, like
Mm-hmm.
listen to Easy E. um you know, he used to use a lot of those sounds that Travis Scott and Kanye and them use today, you know, changing the voice and all that, you
Yeah.
know. I guess basically auto tune. But you know, Easy E was the first one that I seen do it in hip hop and made it sound dope. But
Good. Yeah.
he didn't do it every song.
Yeah.
He didn't
Yeah.
outplay it like
Yeah.
crazy. But I said
But
back in the
it
day,
wasn't even a trend back then though.
right?
I
And I
heard it
said,
before. Um,
yeah, yeah,
what's his
Roger
name?
Troutman. You know what I mean?
No, but I heard it like in people rhymes
Right,
that wasn't trying to do it. You know what I mean? The effect
right.
just was carrying on, and you could hear it like at the end of like little certain people, like in certain people voices. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
like I said, I wanted to do that years ago, and then now to see the evolution of it in music a lot, especially with guys like Uzi and Travis Scott, and I think the other boy from New York that's with Rihanna, what's his
Oh,
name?
ASAP Rocky.
Like Rocky and a lot of
I've
stuff.
never heard one of his songs.
I
He
liked it though.
he got some stuff, man. He got some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like for
yo,
real.
he got some flows. He got some flows
My
for real.
my my favorite
Like,
rapper of today's time is Lil Baby.
You like Little Baby?
Yeah,
nah,
I like Lil Baby.
I like what's his
He be
name?
talking some stuff.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
Um, who the boy? Who the
I think
boy calls? Who calls? His name is Jed. I think
yeah. Jid is
JID.
all
I
right.
think
Yeah,
I like him.
yeah. I
Ain't
like
nobody messing with him. I
I
think.
like a lot of the young bulls that's out now, man. Like not a whole lot, but you know, like you said, Little Baby, you know what I'm saying? NBA young boy, I think he all right. You know what I'm saying? I like the Griselda group and the affiliates
yeah.
of Griselda, you know what I mean? That
I
up
like the
north
way they
old
did
90s
the whole
style.
thing more than I like their music though.
I could dig it.
I
I
like
could
the
dig
way
No,
the
I
way they
mean,
came about it.
Conway
Yeah,
though.
Conway, that's a different story. He's a
Yeah,
bar. He's what I'm talking about. When you had the bars, you be like, "Damn, how could I not think of that?" And it was so
yeah,
simple, but you didn't. You never thought of it to put it that way.
right,
now
right.
don't get me wrong. I mean, Baby nice. I just like Jid because of the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And you know how Baby got a style to me. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I like his songs because he killed that joint on NBA 2K 22 joint
Mm.
when he used to practice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That was hot. You know what I'm saying? But like some of his songs, I'd be like, that's why.
right. So
Yeah.
so from this era, can you imagine what hip hop gonna sound like 10, 15 years from now, man?
It's not gonna sound like nothing
I was about to say, is it going to be here?
No,
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's
here.
going away.
It's gonna be here.
Listen to the songs people are making, Lil. They don't even rap no more, bro. They singing.
All right, put like this. Jazz
What?
still here?
Huh?
Is jazz still here? Blues still here?
Jazz is not. Jazz has never been super relevant like hip
It's
hop.
not a. It's not an evolving thing. Jazz is jazz, and like hip hop's always changing. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
um,
what I was saying.
what?
No, but
But
also, Lil, you can't say that because jazz, the people in jazz, they're never looked at as old.
yeah, well, that's almost all the genres for real.
No. Who
Besides,
started
Except for hip
who
hop.
who
right?
started jazz? Who started jazz? Because this is what I'm gonna get on to about
I don't know who
and people
started
might
jazz.
I don't know if you might agree with me or disagree, but Lil Kanye, I think that Kanye helped bring it out a little, you know what I'm saying?
Bring what
Because
out?
of
He helped
um
destroy it.
he helped I know people said that, but I think no listen. I think that he helped um the Caucasians be into it more so it could be more mainstream, I'm gonna say.
It's never been more mainstream
Hip
than
hop
it
wasn't
was.
that mainstream
That's a
like that.
Lil, do you ever go to a Wu Tang concert or look at a Wu Tang concert?
Yeah,
It ain't
true.
no
Yeah.
it ain't no
Wu
black
Tang.
people in the crowd.
I don't
Lil
like what
baby ain't no black people in
But
the
it,
crowd.
hip
but I'm
hop.
talking about designing and all that. No,
I
they
mean,
worldwide. I'm talking about.
They are worldwide.
hip hop been worldwide, but
Yeah.
No.
I
It is
get what you
worldwide. I
saying
know it's
though.
always saying
Nah,
worldwide. I
I
know
get
that
what you saying. Like where he brought,
fashion and all that.
but that ain't new. You know
That's
what I
not
mean?
part of
No,
that's not
I'm
really
not
the
saying it's
music
new. I'm
though.
not saying it's new, but I'm talking about like bringing it to another
He destroyed it if
high
anything.
high level. No,
Yeah, he did.
because no, this just listen how like listen. How can I say when people used to be like, oh, you dressing like them
It's
NIGGAs, you know what I'm saying? You dressing like you know what I'm saying? If your
Lil, they've been
child if
doing
their
that for a
child
long time, bro.
no now people don't talk about like saying you dressing like somebody from hip hop now because everybody's dressing like everybody now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's still been out for quite a while though. It just depends. It depends because, like, listen, you got if we're gonna talk about race of people and stuff like that, like, so it's some like white folks that was hip hopish even back in the day. They dressed
Yeah.
just like we
Hmm.
did. You know what I mean? Sag they
They call
jeans.
them wiggers.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And Chinese and Asian, I should say, Asian kids. And then you got others that's into different stuff. You know what I
and
mean?
and their parents didn't like it.
You got punk. I
Now
mean, but
now you got the,
Their parents
now
don't
their
like
parents
it
like
now.
it.
No, they
No,
don't.
no, yes
but
they
look,
do.
No,
the
but you
parents,
gotta
Their
any
understand.
parents listen to it.
any
They
parents from
Lil,
dress like
Lil,
that.
you gotta
any
understand.
parents from different eras, like for real, it was parents that didn't like their kids listen to punk rock either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just the eras. Parents just don't understand, man. You know.
This well, it was the number
Touche.
one genre of music,
Touche.
but it's falling.
Wilson good.
Wilson good dad. Ew.
Yeah.
Y'all got the bomb.
Ew.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
First one did it. Ding ding ding
no,
ding.
but Kanye West messed music up because it's more about the look now more than it is the music. It's more
But
about
I
it,
the.
mean,
It's more about
but hold on.
I don't
the.
think I think that was Jay-Z,
Can
bro.
I say one thing?
No,
Thank you. But can I say
Jay
one thing? Can I
did
say
that
one?
no.
Can I say
I'm
one
talking
thing?
about it's total. It it was still listening to the music. He was informing you about stuff like the clothes and all that. But now it's the clothes first, the persona, how many followers you got, even before anybody even listens to your music.
Is it
They
getting
won't
us? Is
listen to
it?
your music.
Well, I'm gonna say the younger generation. Is it getting the younger generation paid? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like all
Not
right, people been doing
necessarily.
that, but it's
Not
mainstream.
necessarily. If you do the math, if you do the math compared to how many
Hip
rappers it
hip
is,
hop people wasn't getting paid like that.
listen. If you do the math compared to how many people are rapping, a lot of the rappers don't get paid.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah,
So it's not
yeah.
if you got to split the money up that the big rappers get, they making like $10
But I'm
an
gonna say
hour.
this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. But a lot of rappers don't take it
It's
serious like the other
no,
rappers
no, no,
do.
no. But they rap, so you're a rapper. No matter if you take it serious or not. If you
And how many
classify
and
you a
how
rap,
many and how many rappers that you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
that's not our fault. I'm just telling you the numbers. Just like being a drug dealer. If you're a drug dealer now, you're not making no money. because everybody's a drug dealer.
I
Everybody's
think
doing
I
so.
think the nucleus of it started with Jay though, because all right, like how you said it like how it is now, it started somewhere, and I think it started first
No,
with
I,
all
I
the
think
I
it. I think it
because
started with Biggie for real,
well,
because he was the first dude rapping about
Didn't I say that to
the
y'all?
life.
With T?
well, see, Jay exploited it though. It's like you couldn't make a song on the radio without talking about ice. You know what I mean? It was the ice era. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody ice, ice, ice,
Well,
Yeah,
money,
no,
but it was
money and
also
ice.
rap. You had the.
that's
You
old
also
school.
had
That
the
was old
rap.
school because I was gonna say people was talking
But
about ice and stuff
but the,
before
but
before
but I'm
them.
saying the singles. I'm saying the singles on the radio. You like it was different. You know what I mean? All you heard was big.
More, yeah.
That's all you kept
And
hearing, man.
now,
Ice this, ice that, money and thing, and all that on
but
the
now you
radio.
can't even get on the radio without a million or 100,000 followers.
You don't think so?
No, you can be the best rapper in the world. If you ain't got no followers or no social media presence, they're not even looking at you no more.
Mm. I mean that is
That's
a big.
Kanye West doing that. All of the little stupid things that he did, like just starting shit. What's the name, man? What's the name? Now it's a spectacle more than it's about what you doing and getting shot and running around and smoking and
Do it get them
popping
paid?
pills.
But no,
No,
peep, peep,
not
peep.
really.
No, no,
Real
I'm sorry to say
because
that, but like you said, followers and stuff like that,
well,
it's
look at
easy for
this, Lil.
people to blow up. You know
All
what
the
I'm
people
saying?
I see
Than
on
it
the
was back
internet,
in the day.
all the
Even
people
though
I
I'm saying it's corny how it is.
Lil,
I think he froze.
yeah, I
Frozen.
see. But um, when you look at all the people that's on the internet, they all say they got money. They all say they selling courses. Those courses is bullshit.
Yeah, yeah,
That shit is all bullshit. The niggas is talking about they living a life. I see so many of them dudes is jumping out of jets and all that. I know how they live.
yeah,
I seen them on the streets.
yeah. I mean, it is way different.
Yeah, you can front all you want. It's real life out here.
I mean, I could agree with you on the Kanye thing a bit. You know, I'm on the fence about it
Kick
fully,
me off.
but
Huh?
I could
88.
agree.
What's that joint? Kick me off. ADL.
Do the cut one cut the other one off.
I didn't have it on. Not on. I'm talking about Kanye and all. They cut me. They 88. What's that? The
They don't,
joint?
they don't want to hear that bullshit.
They
They don't,
cut. They cut me off.
Nah.
I talk about Kanye, and now I'm disappearing. I got two joints. All right, I'll leave the subject alone. I'll let y'all talk then.
all right, all right. No, no,
No,
man. Look,
but see,
look,
No,
is it Is it no?
is it ADL? Did I say
K,
it right, y'all?
K. I know what you feel a little bit. K, is it really Kanye that started that though?
no,
He started
Kanye.
it.
I'm not saying he started, but he perpetuated it into what it
Okay,
is now. He
so
he he put the
basically,
dynamite stick in it when it was only a firecracker.
what you saying, by not being able to get on the radio unless you got a certain amount of likes, it's sort of like the corporate world infiltrated the independent world, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
social media infiltrated everything and busted everything open.
yeah. Because it's kind of like, you know what I mean. That's another way for the corporate world to say this person makes money. He got X amount of views. He
Yeah.
could bring
Yeah.
people to. You know what I mean,
But when you look at that and you look on the internet and you see these people, these rappers, and then I go to them and they don't want to buy a beat. You got all this money. You should be able to buy my $1,000 beat easy.
yeah. I still think
It's
you
pissing
know.
them in.
I still think we.
But
You know what I mean.
how you not investing in yourself $1,000 and you got
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands and you know it might come back. You're not
Right.
even
Right.
giving it a chance, so I know you ain't got it.
Right.
You know a window shopper when you see one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you
It's
got a lot of them that blow up too, though.
Well, how
so.
many of them? They all. I bet they tell you. They tell you a bunch of these niggas rolling around with fake chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Car
if
Shoot,
you
leak.
buying
Amazon.
fake chain,
They weren't. They they
if you
they weren't
buying fake
Amazon.
chains, what else you faking about, my man?
Yeah.
They not gonna sit up here and
Probably
tell you they poor,
what's
Lil.
that Airbnb joints? They probably got one of them homes and saying it's theirs.
Hey, look.
They
Sprite
do
said
it all
it.
the time.
Sprite said it in the commercials, man. Image is everything.
Yeah.
Obey
What he
it.
said? Another
Image is
one.
everything. And that goes to what Kyle was talking about in a sense, because they made image more than
More
what you said.
important. Yeah,
But
Yeah,
what you sound like.
I mean, honestly, just think about it. You don't think that that was going to soon later going to
No, it
really come
shouldn't.
out? You got to think
not
about in school
No.
how we was in school. No, for real, how we was in school.
If you
You know
if
what I'm saying?
listen, when you was in school,
Or if you was in a
Lil,
joint,
Lil, let me
this
tell you
will say
this.
all that stuff.
If you
Or
if
on the
you
block, think
no
about it.
matter where you are, if you got the right mouthpiece, you can win every battle.
yeah,
All right, then that's an image still.
No, that's not an image. That's talk game. That ain't
yeah.
that ain't about your look. If you
Im-
can if you can
yeah.
talk correctly and communicate with people correctly, that'll beat image any day.
Okay, so what if this person was fake and had a talk game? He still had
That's
the image.
that's that's
If
that's
somebody that
that's
was
that's the
real
way it should
that was
be though.
talking,
If you understand
what?
what I'm saying. If you're rapping, when you're making music to get the feeling. And when you're making music just to get the money now and you want the looks in your face, you don't care about the rapping, that's what's messing it up. Rap declined this year, bro.
Yeah.
For the first time ever. It's on
Mm,
the decline.
yeah.
That ain't because people are not making they don't care no more. They just want the look.
This one reason why I say also I could kind of agree with Kyle when it say I don't want to agree, but just looking at it that it might not be here because like they made it so like Wu Tang said the dumb are mostly intrigued by the drum. So it's like now as long as that beat banging and you just got something catchy to say, each hook, you could be talking about whatever, man. People just vibing off the beat.
Check
And
this.
then when you look at this, one more thing, when you look at this, right? What's everybody doing outside of KRD? He make beats. What's everybody doing though? Every song, every other song, or every
It's
song
a
is
TikTok.
remake.
Yep.
It's a remake. You know what I mean? They're taking pieces of old songs. So now when you look at it, like where's the creativity? Is it possible to like how Timberland? This is my question to y'all. You know how Timberland, Pharrell, they kind of had their own sound.
Yep.
Is it possible into today's hip hop
Yes.
for a whole new sound to come out?
It's going to come out.
You
That's
know
why I
why
said it ain't. I don't think it's going to die. That's why I said I don't think it's
you know
going to die.
why it's very well possible somebody's they waiting on it. Because when they waiting on it, that's what's going to change. The Migos changed
Right.
everything. Now no song comes out without the 808 drum. You
Yeah,
got to turn your John trying.
yeah,
Yeah, but there ain't no there ain't no song without an 808 drum in it now.
But
right.
that's why I said I don't think it's going to die. You get what I'm saying?
But Lil,
Because
after a while, once you got enough of something, you turn your back on it.
I mean,
you
why is
did.
Music
why is
is it's just like the NBA. The NBA is not important to people no more because they can look online and see the results. You don't watch TV no more because you can look online and see what you want to see.
hmm
Nobody don't watch TV is going to be gone, bro.
Yeah, at first it's going as cable because you can just
Right.
buy the apps.
Buy the
It,
apps.
it, it'll be less than your cable bill.
And then you can choose what you want.
But I'm gonna say this: poetry is never going to end. It's going to form to like how y'all said. Like I don't know if it was out of Trez or I don't know KRD. One of y'all said it's going to form into something else. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah.
like, there you go. I
No,
think, but I don't think hip hop is
Lil,
never
you
going to
got to
go.
understand about history. If somebody doesn't respect it, it dies. And
Just
they
like
don't
all right, put like
respect
this.
it.
Put like this. Blues is hip hop.
What you mean?
For real, for real. I mean, like hip. I mean, hip hop is blues. I meant to say my fault, not blues. I mean, hip hop. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I say? It's just a different name. I think it's
Uh,
always the same, but it's just a different name. So I don't think it's never gonna go. You know what I'm
I've heard
saying?
that before. I've heard
Somebody's story
pop
is
came from.
not going to never. It's never going to change. You know what I'm saying? It's always a story that's got to be told. You know what I mean?
But they not.
I agree with you as far as like people always. It's always gonna be poets and stuff. But when in the industry wise, when we're listening to stuff on the radio, I think that the core of hip hop is not going to be existent. Like it already isn't. I mean, you don't
No, they're
people
gonna continue to
No, yeah, I
make
mean,
music.
I think
people
that's
don't
right.
care what you saying.
Think about this. Think about this. Look at Lil Uzi's song right now. Yada
Hmm.
yada yada.
Yeah,
What is that?
just
That's rap.
listen.
That's
He don't
rap.
even
They
say
they
nothing.
talk. They say that's rap, bro. That's in the
Yeah,
rap category.
it's a dope. It's dope for you know what I mean. But as far as a
We
hip hop,
talking about rap
it ain't
music.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
just a beat and a ah.
Ah ah. He don't
Well,
say
well,
nothing.
you gotta think about rap.
That's pop music, bro.
Rap. Hold on, talking about rap is really nothing. Hip hop never considered rap. It was always a different
No,
category.
it's
It
all
was
in the
rap
same.
and then it was hip
No,
hop.
hip hop
No,
is the
when people used to
culture of
talk
it.
about stuff. No, when people used to talk about it and was like, "Yo, that's rap and this is hip hop." You know what I'm saying? People used to get mad. Hold up, think about it. People used to get mad. I'm not a rapper.
Who
You know what
said
I'm saying?
that?
Back in the day. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I've heard rappers say it. I'm not a rapper.
I'm
I'm
not.
a
I'm not a.
yeah.
Yeah, they would say I'm a hip hop person. Then people started saying I'm an artist or I'm this. You know what I'm saying? You got
Heard
to
plenty,
think about it. Yeah,
but
people
but
rap
what
back in the day. You couldn't say that.
but what I'm saying is a rapper is like a rhymer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know you or just a person saying something
When you
because
when you
like
think
back
of hip hop music, you usually think of patterns and
Like I'm a
rhyming
lyricist. They would
together.
say.
yeah,
Yeah, but you still got to do rhyming words and like cadences.
But
yeah.
rappers
They
wasn't.
don't even have that no more.
But they rappers ain't lyricists
They
though.
not rapping on bar anymore, and they
Well,
don't
see,
give a fuck.
the thing about it is just like all right, you have an industry. You know what I mean? Like we, the ones that saying something lyrically, it's like we're them old cars that's in this. You know what I mean? Discarded, and now you got the new cars who not as sturdy as the old cars. You know what I mean? You got all these new cars that you know what I mean give you something different. So it's not like, for instance, it's like we all, for lack of better term, is unemployed. They took us all out basically. You know what I mean? You know how like cheap labor, how they say, you know what I mean, we was all working and stuff like that, and then the Mexican comes say, "Hey, I'll
Yeah,
work for $2, $3."
but that's
And so that's kind of like us. Nobody want to hear what you saying no more. It's changed. It's different now. So they want to hear a sound versus a word.
Or how much money you showing, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
exactly my
Or
point, Lil.
they promoted
no,
image.
I said that. No,
It's not
I'm
even
not.
about
I never
music
disputed
anymore.
what y'all was
With
saying.
rap,
Yeah.
it's not about music no more. It's about the first thing you
How
know
many
about
views? How many likes?
NBA
Like,
YoungBoy is who he beefing with. That's the first thing you're gonna hear about him. You're not gonna hear about what new song he dropped or none of that shit. You're gonna hear about who he about to go to jail and this and that and that. It's always news about the artist now. It ain't never about the song.
yeah, true.
It's
Yeah.
not about the song anymore. That's why I think rap is gonna die.
It also go hand in hand with a lot of the music like Future and Travis Scott. They make that trippy
Yeah,
sound.
yeah. That doesn't.
Yeah.
That's. It's not. I'll give that rap music because at least they're like rhyming to the
Yeah.
cadence a little bit. But it's a lot of rap music
Future,
that's
no,
nonsense.
man. I
No,
mean, I know
Future
people might get mad
rhymes
at me
though.
like that, man. But still, I mean, he's destroying it.
No, I don't think so.
I
Cause
think
he
he
You
just
want to say
rhymes.
Kanye? You want to say Kanye? But no, Future's
Kanye
destroying it.
is. I'm not talking about his. He don't even give a fuck about his music.
yeah.
He don't give a fuck about his music. He just want to
And
cause
that's what,
controversy.
and that's sometimes the greatest artists, the ones that really is
Listen,
just like,
You think that those are
you know
the
what I
greatest
mean?
artists, the people that don't
I
care
said
about the music?
sometimes. I said
it
sometimes. I ain't say
it was a
all. I said sometimes.
couple albums.
Some people got a gift.
Look, it was a couple albums Kanye
That's
came
not a
out with.
gift.
They was
No,
complete.
Kanye got a gift, man.
He's a
Stop.
No,
stupid dude.
it was completely left. Like the albums, a
Yeah,
couple
it's
albums. Like I
crazy.
think Jesus. There was another one completely left from hip hop. If you put that album in, you're not gonna think hip hop. You know what I mean? It's a couple Kanye albums.
But see, he
You
had people. See, in the world we live in now, you have people that'll follow you through a brick wall if you can run through it. And you're
right?
not gonna tell me that they don't. They'll say anything is good that comes out of his mouth. Just like Beyonce, anything she sing, even when it's trash, they'll be like, yeah, it's good.
But I think Kanye is better than
He
that.
has a lot of people like that.
I do agree with Lil when it's. I think he does have a level of genius. I mean,
I'm not saying he don't have a level of genius, but if you're really smart, you wouldn't do half the things he
No,
does.
hold on, time out, time out,
yeah,
time. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Beethoven was out of his brain.
How?
Who else? No, seriously, most of the greatest artists had something wrong with them, and they was delusional. You know what I'm saying? Mozart. Who else? The artists do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go crazy off the pagans and stuff. Mostly all
But
artists
that's
or
not
or
you
or
can't you
people that
can't
got
compare
talent like
that
that.
because that's
They
not they never uh got their self in shit for no reason just to
he's
say
making
something.
money off of it though.
How?
So that's where I mean, he's doing it the wrong, crazy way, but it's a genius things what he's doing.
What is he
He's
doing that's
making money off
genius?
of controversy.
You know
He's
he
making
don't
more
make his
money
own sneakers,
than he's
Lil.
making now. Huh?
He don't make his own sneakers. You know he writes with other people.
Listen, for how much? But listen, all that money that
The
he's
smart thing that he
revenuing though.
does is he brings people that are really the good guys at doing what it is, and he picks their brain. That's the smart thing he does. He's a smart guy, but he's not a. I don't consider him a genius. There's a difference between
No, no,
being
time out, time out.
yeah
Put it like this: he know how to pick the people out and pick the batches
yeah,
and they together. You know what
but
I'm saying?
but check
That's
this.
that's being smart. People
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's being
miss.
smart. That's not being
Yeah,
genius.
watching.
Even without those
No,
people, I can do
listen.
without anybody else. I can do what I do.
No,
If I
but you
no,
still no, but he still don't listen. They say articulate minds work together. You know what I'm saying?
you're
So
not understanding what I'm
I'm
saying.
no, I understand what you're saying, but listen, really listen to what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't like how you doing it, and I mean he ain't even my guy like that, but he just you can't. I'm not gonna knock nobody on something that they really is all right. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't knock that person
You
for
know,
his.
you know why I can knock them? It's because if me, you, and Trine bump heads and keep bumping heads, we're going to come up with something dope. But if I'm doing it by myself, that's I'm less likely to come up with something dope because you think a different way. You're going to come at it a certain way that I didn't think about it, and he's going to come at it a certain way that I didn't think about it. And the same way with, but when you're alone, you really have to be smart and you really have to cross your T's and dot your I's because it's only you thinking and you only you. And he's not responsible for none of the shit that you see. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
the
I say
genius
one thing.
that I saw in
Prince is
Kanye
a genius.
is the genius I saw in
Yes, he
Kanye
is. Prince is a
was
genius,
only
and Michael.
musically. You know what I mean? And I say this because it's kind of like
Designer, he was a genius too.
I don't believe
Even
that.
though
But
that wasn't with
I'm
his.
gonna just
I'm just
say
talking about bringing it
I
through.
but
And
all right,
again, he's
I'm gonna just
seen
say
something in somebody. That's what he's smart with. If you
I'm
want to
gonna
say
just
that,
say the genius that I saw in him musically was was being able to take samples and make them in those ways that he was able to make them that I ain't see nobody doing like him. So he crafted a sound off of samples. So yeah, you got geniuses that
but
create their own
who better?
sounds.
He
Who
wrote
better?
good too. No,
Who
no,
better at it? Who
I'm
his
not
better?
lyrics
saying
was
he
nice
didn't
too.
write. I
His
ain't say he
lyrics was
didn't
like,
write good. I ain't say he didn't write good. I'm talking about
I
a
know he
genius.
didn't.
He's
I'm
not a
just saying.
genius lyrically to me. He's also
I'm
a
talking about
talker.
formulating songs. I'm talking about how he formulated songs.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot
what
of
I'm
his
saying.
songs was
Musically,
nicely formulated.
Who's
yeah,
better
yeah.
at?
Because
Who?
Fabulous was a good what's name, but if Fabulous had that Kanye formulation, he would be nice.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm
look,
saying? Like even Kendrick. If Kendrick had that formulation like
but
Kanye,
Well, see,
Kendrick would
Kendrick is
even.
better than him at doing that.
but we
I
talking
said
about.
yeah, but if
But
you talking,
see,
I'm talking about,
it's separate though
making.
because what I'm talking about anyway is Kanye as a producer. I'm not talking about him
Yeah.
as a rapper.
But check this:
So I'm not comparing him to Kendrick really. You know what I
when
mean?
you say
No, I'm
samples,
just
he's
talking.
better
I'm
than
just
Just
talking.
Blaze
I'm
at
not just
samples.
saying that.
Just Blaze, yeah, Just Blaze nice with it too.
Just Blaze is way better than him at samples.
I'm gonna just say this. That's debatable as well,
He
but
is.
I like the gothic sounds that I like Kanye's sounds. You know what I mean? The way he uses sounds and stuff. So I like Just Blaze way he used his, but I'm just saying the gothic, like I was saying, like kind of the vibe of his sound.
Yeah, I
So
understand that. I
so
understand
yeah,
that.
so that's why
But
I
when you
look
say
at
it's
it.
samples, I'm just looking like samples and Just Blaze compared to Kanye is not even close.
But Kanye used like orchestras and stuff. Like Kanye used, I think, a lot more sounds than Just Blaze.
But
Like,
Just Blaze, he makes the samples into sounds,
yeah, Kanye do the same thing.
not like
He-
Just Blaze. Like
uh,
being a beat maker, the
I agree
way
to disagree.
Just Blaze cut samples up is
yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah. I seen him on one of the episodes of shows where they go pick the records out in the
Yeah,
store.
yeah.
I think it's on Mass Appeal or something like that.
All right, give me one of your best Just Blaze beats.
Um, the joint with Rick James. Ha ha ha. Um, the joint with Jay-Z. He be like, uh, it's hey hey hey, that joint. He murdered that joint.
Okay, is it better than Power or
Power.
Ham?
Guess who made him? Guess who made Power? Ninth Wonder. You see what I'm saying, Lil? He didn't even make that beat. Ham, what's the name made that? What's the boy, the young boy from I think he from Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Um, he made John too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's the boy name? Young boy. Yeah, he didn't even make that beat. You see what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
like stuff like Devil in
Okay.
a dress,
That was in the dress.
Devil in a new dress.
Mm,
To the
mm.
constellations, hey,
But
look,
see, and that's another thing. When you hear these samples back, you like, mm, mm. You
all
know,
right,
hey, check this, check this. Did you know the beat that I sent y'all?
yeah.
That's what the fuck is her name? Nancy Wilson. It's a whole sample. Is this playing straight?
Okay,
You would have
okay.
never known that because I fucked that joint. I mixed it up, chopped it up, and put it in. And but I played it straight too. I put on certain parts. I affected it where it dripped over into the other part. Like he does good samples. I'm not going to deny him on that. He picks great samples. But
Yeah,
when you make beats, you be like, oh come on. Just like I told you, I'm still wondering to this day how Timberland does some of his stuff. I can't
yeah.
figure
The
it out.
Timberland got his own snare.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the patterns, the way he
Yeah,
does things, the way he makes things move and do all this stuff. You
Well,
when you think about this stuff, man, and you hear the samples that it came from, you be like, some of the people like, how
did
the
you see?
fuck did he do that?
Did you see Timberland? Because he got this master class, John. Now, did you see what they was showing with him in the booth? He actually beatboxes
Beatbox,
his.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that, that's genius.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Yeah,
stuff you be like,
he
damn.
go in there, boom,
I
boom, boom,
But
and
see,
I do
I'm
that
gonna say this,
sometimes too.
Tim. You can't put Kanye with. That's
No,
what.
no, you can't.
Yeah, I mean, no, you can't. You can't.
You can't.
Tim,
yeah.
Tim is like. I mean, Dre's the top dog, but you know what I'm
But see,
saying?
Well,
Dre is only the top dog because of his sound,
and
like the
then a lot of
Yeah,
crispness
people,
of it.
and a lot of
yeah.
It's
also
not because of the
also
production.
a lot of
I
people don't know
still
that
Dre got
Dr.
some
Dre
beats.
don't produce a lot of the
Yeah.
stuff you
Like his
hear from
songs.
Dre either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Scott Storch
yeah,
produce a
Mm-hmm.
lot of Dre stuff.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. You right.
so
You right.
You
You
I
right.
see,
think I think Dre's signature is the bass. You know what I mean?
Dre's
He got that
signature
bass.
is every sound you can hear crystal clear.
Yeah,
There's not a sound in his records that you can not. You know how we make beats and you lose some of the sounds somewhere. You
yeah,
be like, damn, what the
yeah,
fuck that? It ain't loud enough. You can hear every. If you listen for the snare, it's crystal. Listen for the drum, crystal. You can. You don't have to sit up there and be like, I I think I hear it. That's what makes him so special. His
So
mixing, though.
what you think about Swiss with the boom
Swiss
bap?
Swiss got a different sound. He
Yeah,
has a sound that nobody else, and but I know how to make that. That's
yeah,
why it's not like the most. He's amazing with what he does. All
yeah,
he does is take samples and take
yeah,
the MPC on the 16
yeah.
channels and to a beat, and then
Because
he put drums to it.
I was gonna say is mainly that goes right along with kind of his style because he mainly
Yeah,
dropped club joints,
yeah, yeah,
dance
yeah.
club joints.
He makes hit records though.
You
Yeah,
you know who I like too.
They sound different.
And you just
yeah.
said it too. Scotty Scottsdale.
Scott Scorch, yeah,
Yeah,
Stop,
he's nice.
yeah.
He
stop
yo
short.
he got some keys. I like his
He got the ear for it.
yeah yeah
But again,
yeah
He did that Still Dre joint.
yeah, when you look
yeah
at what he does,
yeah. That's what I'm
you can
saying.
you
But
can
all
hit that stuff
shoot, you
on the
should
keyboard if you sit there long enough. The
Yeah,
shit I'm trying for Timberland, I
yeah.
could try that shit too. Till I'm blue in the face. It won't hit on that. It's on a weird timing, but it makes sense. You be like, how the fuck do he make that shit sound good? When I do that same timing, it don't. It knocks it off time. Like it's weird as shit, bro.
Yeah,
It's weird.
yeah.
shoot. He might mess around, use his mouth to make that fix that.
Maybe, but at the same time, you can emulate that on the drum machine.
So you know, back in the day, right in the '90s, a lot of hip hop, especially up north for the most part, you had to have a premier beat. You had to have a primo beat,
Yeah.
right? Who's the primo of this time? A must have as far as a producer on your album, man. Who everybody need to rock with right now?
If you want to do good, Pharrell,
Mm.
because it's
You,
gonna
you,
be different and it's going. His shit is simple as fuck, but it just
yeah.
hit. Just the sounds he uses. His sound selection is what makes him.
So Pharrell is kind of like the new primo.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I like what's his name too. Um, the boy from Meek Mill's boy who's making the beats.
Oh yeah,
Ja,
yeah.
Jalil.
No,
Ja-
Yeah,
Petromitro or whatever his name is. He that boy too. I like him.
I like his beat and what's his name too.
Italian
He's
looking
nice
boy.
too. That what's his name Tron said too.
Jalil.
Jungle Beat.
Jalil,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yes.
His beat's nice too.
Hmm. Yeah, man. Yo, man. What was the other boy that used to do a lot of R&B stuff, but he do hip hop too. He used to mess with Monica, I think, or did a lot of her music. He from the South. It's a producer. Everybody wanted to get
Big
on.
Dupree
Nah. He not legendary like that, but
or Dallas Austin.
nah, further down a little bit more. I can't even think of his name to keep you up, man. Cause I was gonna say, man, everybody wanted him on a John, like not Dark Child. It was I can't think of who it is, man. But it was
Um,
somebody that
I
do
put
a lot of R&B beats.
Jazzy Faye,
Nah, oh, man, I can't even think of it,
Ray
man.
Cox.
Nope, nope.
Um,
Oh man, I'm trying to think of this boy, man. I just remember him doing a lot of work with Monica. Oh man,
work with Monica.
yeah, but he be getting rap beats too. I want to say he made that throw some D's on it beat.
Oh,
I
Bangladesh.
Nah, not
He
him
got an
either.
original sound too.
Yeah, Bangladesh was talking about how when he didn't get paid for none of the Lil Wayne
Yeah,
tracks.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the bull, but man, I probably it probably come to me off camera, man. Oh man, I can't think of the bull.
I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah, let me see real fast. Can y'all still see me on there, John?
No.
Oh, all right. Oh man, I can't even think of his name, man. But it's around. It's he like on the same level as Bangladesh. He pretty much,
I don't know.
Neff,
huh?
Neff.
Nah.
No.
Nah,
Joe X,
nope.
I don't know, but anyway.
Bareback.
Nah, I think like I said, it probably come
Uh,
to me off camera, bro. I don't even remember right now. But I'll let y'all know. But yeah, man, like it's plenty much more, you know what I mean, in the era of 50 years, man, that we could touch on and stuff like that, man. Like just like where it came from, where it's going. I mean, my man said it might not be here in another 15, 20 years, man.
Might not.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right, bro. Like, you just don't understand.
We need to probably,
Times
people.
change, and when you don't respect something, it disappears. It goes extinct. That's
So
just
yeah.
one thing.
I think somebody gonna try to bring back sort of like a lyricist lounge though.
No, they will let that. People always want that, and that's what they don't understand. People
Yeah,
always want the. I always want a Mob Deep type. The next Mob Deep dudes is coming out. I'm gonna be fans of them.
yeah,
I don't know who they
Well,
are,
I mean, I was about
but
to say, I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if
be
that if
fans of
that's
them.
going to for real, for real.
No, but what it
I don't
is,
even think that is going to
people
be a
so
Mob Deep type
scared to do
that type of
what
music.
they feel instead of trying to run around doing what everybody else is doing.
well, Little Griselda is the closest to
And
like,
why are they the most famous people out now? Because they doing what they want to do. People
yeah,
don't understand that shit. When you do what you want to do what's really you, you
yeah,
cannot fail because you always gonna be able to come up with something. You ain't gotta
yeah,
copy nobody.
right, right. I mean, definitely, bro. You know what I mean? It's
But
it's, it's
on that note, we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
yes, sir.
All right.
Hmm.
And we're back to the Sofa Kings Fresh Podcast.
So fucking
And
fresh, fresh.
yeah, we need that sound effect. But yeah. So um what we talking about?
We talking about 50 years of hip hop, where it came from, where it's at, and where it's going.
Okay.
And,
Where I think it should be going
mm-hmm,
is they need to have a fund for all the like the I don't want to say senior rappers, but the
mm-hmm,
older rappers that really that cause they the reason y'all got $100 million. You don't have a Jay-Z without Rock Kim, um
right.
uh um why is it skipping my brain?
Well, Jay Z doing something
Molly
with he
Mel.
did something with Rakim and
No, but I'm saying fuck doing something with them, bro. We need reparations. Why
Yeah.
they not? They should
And
be millionaires.
I mean, like, I think more people, like you see in the Griselda movement, so they brought back that 90s hardcore sound.
Oh
Little
yeah,
mix
absolutely.
between little mix between Mob Deep and Onyx and a Capone and Nori, a little bit
It's
of
they
mixture.
shit.
Yeah, you got Stove Guy Cooks. I don't know if you heard of him. They got this a bunch 38 special.
Yeah,
They got a bunch of different people that, I think if more people come together and kind of reinvent those sounds, like,
that's the problem. Trying that's my whole thing. They so busy trying to make it instead of doing what you know how when you do. All right, say for instance, everybody cooking cake
yeah.
and they bring it to the county fair. After a while, nobody's gonna buy no cake. But if you bring some banana pudding, you're selling out.
Yeah.
You understand? Do what you do. Do what you do best. It's going to work out.
Yeah.
And people are scared to do that because they see somebody over here having success and they think like, oh, if I don't do that, I'm not going to be successful.
Yo,
You know,
we should make a platform, bro. Like, try to get on satellite radio and do all unsigned hip hop
that would be
platform.
cool. That would be cool.
Yeah,
But they would be scared to they'd be scared to make what they want to make though. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
yeah,
because they think, oh, that's corny. Just like everybody thought Nelly was corny until he did a diamond. Then you got people trying to make country songs. When Old Country Road did a bean something, And now everybody want to make a country song with guitars in it, and that created a whole genre. And now you can't get a guitar off a record. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all that shit is, man. You just gotta do what you know best. How you do shit. It's going to work every time, and
Well, you
that's
gotta
why
find that niche. Yeah, you
you
do.
don't
You gotta
have
find
a
that niche.
niche. There ain't.
Yeah, yeah,
There's no
yeah,
such thing as
yeah.
a niche. You have to do what you want to do. That's in life. Period. You, I, I seen on um eBay, right? I was looking on eBay. I seen this lady selling rocks, painted rocks, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I seen big numbers next to her fucking name, so I looked on her account and looked at her and man, this motherfucker, she was selling through the roof. She was selling rocks, and if you can sell rocks on the internet painted with smiley faces, you can do anything, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
said nobody would think painting rocks would work, but somebody did it, and
I
it
mean,
worked.
everything is marketing and advertising and
That's
stuff
all.
like
Well, I mean that's her niche.
No, no. It's what I'm saying, Lil, is you just gotta do you, bro. Everybody tell me, you can't do music and video and all this and all the things I do together. Somehow I do it. I get it
that.
done. I'm
Yeah.
being semi successful at it. I
Right.
ain't doing terrible.
Hmm.
And I watch YouTube a lot. If I cut YouTube off, I would really be flowing. You know what I mean? But it's like people are scared to be them. But the
Yeah,
people that's not scared, they're the ones that's successful.
that's true. I mean, it's just like, anything, man, because it's like the industry force artists to make certain sound of
That's
music.
another thing too. Yeah, that's another reason why it might die because the record companies they want you to make something like last week's shit.
Yeah, it should be no reason why we turn on the radio, hear the same song
Same
five.
song. Oh my god! Who listens to the radio? And that's the reason why people don't listen to the radio. That's why streaming is so popular because I
Yeah,
don't want to hear that. Boy, I want to hear the songs I want to hear.
right, right.
Imagine if Power 99 played Wu Tang every day. I would listen to Power 99 again. I can't
Yeah,
remember the last time I sat up there and turned on Power 99 because they're not playing what I want to hear. They keep playing the same Gorilla and whatever the fuck else they
But I mean, hold on, time out. They used to do that back in the day, though.
no. They
When
used to have
no, no, radios used to play with, especially when the people paid them, and be like, "Huh," and that song make it and it made it hot.
you're
They used
wrong.
to play the same songs over and
No, but
over.
what I'm trying to say, Lil, nowadays every song sound the same.
yeah, and you can
But
hear
but
a
yeah,
much
but
variety, and you can actually hear some B-side stuff
Yeah,
on
yeah.
back in the day.
no, I'm just saying this. I think how like if you want to say if hip hop is really dying, it ain't from the industry doing it. I think that it's so people can um anybody can promote their self. You know what I'm saying? The industry is not controlling stuff like that no more, like how they used to. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I
Not
don't know.
saying that that's good,
But
but the
there is
industry don't
I,
really
actually
don't have
it's
a influence into it
it's kind of a
because
double edged sword
right. Now I agree with you on that,
because the
but
industry is fucking it up because they want the same thing, but the
they're
people
not
who are
giving you the money. The
yeah,
industry's
yeah.
not giving you the
And
money,
that's what
but the
making these
people
people do
getting
the same thing
what they
because they want
doing.
to get the
Right,
money.
mhm.
right, right.
It still
Like
starts with the
somebody said that they're about to have a what's that called? What's that the area like when you a union? They
yeah,
trying to have a union.
yeah. I've heard that. DMX was the first one to ever call for a hip hop union.
Yeah,
At a show. I think he was doing a poetry read. And he said that in the show. And yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's a cutthroat, devious industry, man. Just business in general. Just business. Like not even what you they want you to promote or whatever. It's just the business of it. It's the hustle. And the person that signs you is the pimp or is the big boy. You know what I'm saying? And pretty
What
much
you don't know how to read your stuff, your contract. Oh my
you
goodness.
you pretty much forced to give up
But
your art,
again,
what you wrote out your head, it came from your mind,
it
your art, your creativity is owned by somebody because you signed your name on a contract,
that's,
Yeah,
and
and then try to come with another name.
all you left with is show money. You still working.
uh, but check this out.
If you got that, because
It's
now you got to
called.
pay that back.
That's why it's
You
called
got
the
back.
music business. That's
Yep.
why I
Yeah.
said with our situation, when we was going into all of these record companies, we was about to sign our life away. Luckily, they didn't fucking sign us.
You know what I like though? I like what Fat Joe and Remy Ma did with the 50-50 John. Like they 50-50. They half and half.
But
You know what
see,
I mean?
they did that after
The
he went.
scandals.
Yeah, after he went through stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He had to learn to understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what. Why? Why would I go into an office, right, and give you 90% of what I make when I
Right.
make it?
Right.
For you to just say, "Hey, it's over here. Hey, come over
Yeah.
here. It's over here." I can make. I might not make it come as fast as you can make it
Yeah.
come, but I'll get there if I keep on pushing my wagon down the street.
She called out Fat Joe like 2 times within like a decade about, you know what I mean, him not doing right with money. But he got it right now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He was on the interview and it was like everything 50-50. You know what I mean? So I think if more people had situations like that,
you work
where
more harder too.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you, like us three. Say, um, somebody come up with fucking
mm,
$125,000. What the fuck do we look like not splitting it three ways?
right, right.
No matter what
Yeah.
the fuck, whoever doing what. Like with that, I don't even. I'm a person I don't even understand. Like if you're a friend of mine and we do business, it's still the same. I look at it as the same thing. We're going to do the same way because why let that? Why let a couple dollars when you're going to spend it and it's going to be gone forever, and now you ruined a friendship from that. That's not
Yeah,
worth that amount of money. You can spend. You can buy a boat and spend $1 million.
yeah. A lot of people were full of greed, man. It's greed.
I mean, I'm a, like he just said. It's morals to me too.
Yeah, I don't
A
care.
lot of
Like
people ain't got no morals.
if I
You know
can
what I
get if
mean?
I can get 125 with you, I can get 150 million with you. But
Right.
if I cross you, I can only get that 125, and I might mess it up and can't get
Mm,
shit else.
yeah.
No, and you know the funny part about that, like you know how many people that did that,
But that's the
and now
music
where they
industry,
at?
Lil.
No, but I'm talking about no,
Yeah,
but yeah, but you
but
get what I'm saying.
that's the
Now where
thing.
they
You
at?
get this.
Right.
What I don't
And
understand about people in general is you'll look at something happen over and over and over, and you try the same thing, looking for different results. I already
Break
know what's
yeah,
going to happen to me if I walk
break
onto the highway.
the reins.
I know what's going to happen to me when I walk onto the highway and I don't look both ways. I'm going to be dead. So why would I fucking try to walk on the fucking highway?
right.
And people continuously try to cross the fucking highway.
He said, "I'm different."
Yeah,
Look,
I'm different. I'm gonna
Kyle
get
just got a Wilson good too now.
no, it's crazy, man.
No,
I
but it's
don't
the truth.
understand that about people. I look when I
No,
look at things,
that's
I look
real.
at how many people did it this way. Oh, did that get them to step 8? No. Okay, I ain't doing it that way. He got close to step. He got step 7, so I'll take his step 7s and his step 5s and see what they did together to get them to the 5, and then I'll take say his shit that made him fail. I'll look at the stuff that made him fail and be like, all right, how can I put this together to make it to step 9 or 10? I'm not gonna keep fucking like looking at and people do this shit all the time, bro. You go into a business deal with the record company. You give them your fucking shit, and then you blow up, and then you expect them to give you your shit back.
Yeah.
What the?
Right.
They invested money into you, so they want their money back. That's like going to somebody and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a car, but all you gotta do is pay $100 to it, and I'm gonna just pay the rest." Fuck no! I'll buy the car my goddamn self. Keep it.
Yeah, man.
In life, you might have to do some things, take some hits, to get where you want to go. You might have to lose money, lose this, lose that, lose the property value or whatever the hell to get where you want to go. You're trying to
Yeah.
become a superstar. You ain't one, so you might have to take that contract that only pay you $100,000 and then blow up, and then you go and renegotiate. Or I'm not doing anything else. That's
A
when
lot
you'll hold the leverage.
a lot of artists from the past learned that, man. And I think Jada was talking about that. Jada Kiss, he said something similar, like if he had, they got on the deal, but getting, even though they got, they
They
still in
got
the
yes,
game.
yes.
They still in the game. They have an opportunity to change all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, would we rather be sitting here playing Madden, or watching whatever on TV, or out there doing what we love to do, even though we might not be getting what we think we deserve.
At the
But
time,
but when you work any job,
yep.
I don't care if it's Burger King, you ain't getting what you
What you
deserve,
deserve.
bro.
Period. Period.
You know what I mean? You ain't getting what you deserve.
You
So
get what you negotiate.
right. Sometimes you gotta take an opportunity and look at the bigger picture.
Yeah. And no, they don't ever want to do that. People don't like. I know so
Like
many
trying to
rappers.
agree though.
I know so many rappers that don't know who Sylvia Rome is.
Mm,
I know so many rappers that don't know who fucking Mark Kalman is.
mm,
That don't know what they look like. Who Steven Spielberg? Who all these famous people behind the scene that write the checks. You should know the head of NBC. You should know what he looked like. Don't worry
yeah,
about what fucking Mariah Carey look like. Worry about who gives her checks.
yeah, yeah,
They don't do the like the they don't look they don't know that if they go into a deal, they don't know about synchronization rights and mechanical royalties. They don't know nothing about that. So then they get mad when somebody take that shit from them. But you're going into a business where people live off of
Right.
and feed their kids and send them to college. You think I'm gonna tell you that I don't know you from jack shit, and I'm gonna tell you, oh yeah, you got an extra $50,000 sitting over here if you want it. No, if you don't ask for it,
I think
thank you very much.
rapper Chameleonaire, I saw a little interview he was on, and he was talking about I think another rapper, I think he said Jay-Z taught him about, no, it was Nelly or something like that, taught him about auditing and stuff like that. Like, he found out that it was all this money
This money.
that was over there he ain't know about, he wasn't told about, and you know what I mean, he was going through the process of that. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of information that's withheld, but people gotta do their own work.
But see, that's the
People
thing.
don't,
They don't owe you to teach you the shit because you're
right,
in the music business.
right.
It's not music school. It's music business.
So, and in light of that, even though still, it's kind of like it's still evil or bad in a sense, because like it was young kids coming off the streets, they just giving contracts to, that got young kids that already didn't have no guidance, you know
Predatory, but they do
people
it to
that,
yeah, they do it to you in college.
yeah,
Why do a college degree cost $300,000?
same thing, yeah,
It's
yeah,
the same thing.
yeah, you
It's
got to
the
pay that
same thing.
back.
Yeah,
You got to pay everything back.
and you're not promised anything.
Right, right,
They keep that
so
on the books no matter what happens. With a record deal, at least if you not signed to them no more, you don't owe them that money.
I think this era has taught a lot of people to do their homework and research on stuff. You know what I mean? Because before, everybody was just getting got in the game. There wasn't, you really hear about nobody getting no great deal that was just crazy until like 50 Cent.
No, but
Biggie was trying to get out of his
I
contract.
think
Pop get
I
out of
think
his,
the difference is now is that they have new ways to get you. They don't pay you not even a percentage of what you earn with streaming.
yeah, right.
Somebody stream your shit. I used to stream Meek Mill shit. He should have made at least 10 grand off me alone.
Mm-hmm.
I streamed his shit so fucking much. I'm sure he ain't make more than $100 off me.
Mm-hmm.
And I streamed his shit constantly, all day, every day,
Right.
over and over and over. And he probably getting 0.0067% of a penny.
YouTube getting them.
But
Right.
YouTube paying out a little bit. YouTube, but the thing about the only good thing about the streaming stuff is there forever. So once you release it, you got a fan that loved your shit 20 years ago. If they still listening to it, like I still listen to Meek Mills, it's this gonna keep
Yeah,
bubbling.
Right.
But what I like about Meek Mills did do like other deals outside of rap. You
Mm-hmm.
don't even have to really depend on rap music no more. Like you did
It,
with the hats, lids, and
the rap is like a stepping stone now,
right.
man.
That's what it always was. That just like crack was a step, should have been a stepping stone.
Yeah. But it had the persona like you made it once you was a rapper back in the day. Like in the 90s, if you was a
Yeah,
rapper.
but honestly, it was because of mechanical royalties. A mechanical royalty is like, say for instance, if you have um a mechanical royalty was, I think it was almost 8 cents. It was 0.725 cents per song. So a mechanical royalty is if they put your song on a CD, you get paid right then and there. That every time they put that song on a CD, that's seven and a half cents
Mhm.
for every. So if they printed up a million CDs with your song on it, that was 7.5 cents that you had to split between all the writers and the producers. But if
Mhm.
you got 3 songs on the joint, that's 21 cent each CD that was pressed, not even sold.
Right.
So if they put your shit on a streaming service, you got a mechanical royalty from that because it's
Right.
sitting on somebody's system, and every time it plays, it gets a mechanical royalty from that. You got sync royalties. You got all these royalties. They pennies, little nickels and dimes, but they add up because it's so much. And if you got a hit record and it's playing on radio every day, they do something called a Q sheet.
Mhm.
And when you get that, the radio station has to make a log of every song they play. So
Right.
you get royalties from that.
Right.
So that's what made you rich back in the day. But now there's no CDs, so that takes away that mechanical royalty that you could have got. But it's not. It's a big amount, but it's not like they didn't replace it with other stuff because now you're getting other little. You got Sound Exchange collecting money for you from all over places, and when they use your shit, and like if they use this thing in music, I mean, damn, I said music in TV, they sync it to a commercial or whatever. It's playing like
Yeah.
you can get a couple dollars from that, and if it's
Oh,
and they
yeah.
can keep syncing that same song on this commercial, that movie, this and that, all over the world. So it's constantly bringing in cash. That's how
Right.
people become rich off the music.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, boy, people was going up in record executive office with bats,
Yeah, because they wasn't getting
demanding
paid.
answers.
Yeah, but think about it. How hard would it be for you to go up in a record label when you think this nigga got $500,000 a month?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in there yesterday. Yo, where my motherfucking click? Where's my money, bro?
Yeah.
Straight up, give me
That's
mine. Cause you playing, you got yours, and you just holding on to mine because I don't ask for. No, give me mine.
yeah.
shoot, the Easy was known for taking people bread, bro.
Yeah. Cause
I
if you
mean, that
don't
was
know
kind
it's
of
there, Lil,
that was
if you don't know it's there, all right. What's the
that was,
boy? What's the boy, closest boy that you live next to that you know his name that live around you?
I
Somebody
don't
live
talk to
around
him.
you that you be talking to. You just be like,
I
hey,
say hi, or older guy, Mr. Bill. I
all
say
right,
hi to
say
him.
Mr. Bill made a fucking record and you was the executive for that shit. If Mr. Bill don't come for his money, you ain't gonna be like, hey, Mr. Bill, I owe you 300. I mean, $5 million,
I
and it's
mean,
coming out my bank account. No,
I
you're
mean,
gonna
look,
but
be like,
you
I
just
mean, no,
but like
no, no.
it's
Hey,
like
hey,
when
Kyle, you know how I am. I don't. That's one thing I don't do. I don't
five
steal
but
million
for
dollars,
anybody.
you know
man.
how
I
I
don't
think
care how much money it is.
I think it's more or
My
less
family means
uh,
everything to
when
me.
you work, you expect to get paid. So I think it's more or less like that. You know what I mean? Like, but for one, easy. wasn't really getting those guys. It was Jerry Heller who was overseeing.
But check
Yeah,
this,
yeah, I'm sure he knew, but
Will,
he left it
Will.
in his.
If I have $5 million of yours, right, and you don't come pick it up, and it's sitting in my account, what is it doing?
Look,
It's
Kyle,
earning
I'm not
interest.
saying. Yeah,
$5 million worth of interest in a month is a couple bucks. So if I hold your fucking money in
I
my
mean
bank
that's
account,
That's 50. That's 50. What it's supposed to be like? What is that? 50,000.
say say it's 50,000 a month. If
I
I
think
can
it
get
is because 1
50,000 a
million is
month,
10 for the interest is ten
yeah.
thousand. I think.
But if I can get 50,000 a month without just giving you your money because you don't know that it's there, you think I'm gonna give it to you?
I mean that's you. I'm not saying that that's whatever you do, but I won't do that.
Not saying that
That's
when you
not
come
me.
for it, I ain't got it for you. But if I can sit it in my account and gain interest off of your money, I'm going to do
That's
that.
you.
All right,
That's you.
That's my
only
Like
thing,
business.
anybody is probably hold on.
only
Go
thing
ahead
I'm
and
gonna say is like
uh,
the deception. For instance, like when I work, I expect to get a paycheck for the hours that I work for it.
But
So
you know
so,
exactly
look.
when
but
If somebody bar,
so
hold up.
if my money is in your bank account, but I didn't know it was there, and then I found out it was there, I think that's weird. Because if you got intentions on doing good and saying, all right, well, if he come for it or when he come for it, I got it for him and it built this. But why he don't know that? Like nobody like well,
but
us
that's not
we
that was
squad.
never his
So
job to do.
but we squad. So
It's
us
different.
big
Yeah, it's different.
brothers.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I use the man across the street from him.
So a
You not,
strange.
yeah, a stranger, you don't give a fuck. If he don't come get his money, you're not giving him his money.
I mean,
You
come
But
not
on, man.
that's your business.
But hold on, time
Uh,
out. Anybody that know me know I'm not like that.
Will. We're not
I
talking about
can't do that.
we're not talking
I'm
about
talking about a stranger. I
$50.
get what you're saying, but
We're
I'm
talking
saying
about
even with
life changing. You can buy a Lamborghini in 6 months just holding this man's money. It's not
I
like you're
hear you.
stealing it
I
from him.
hear you.
It never came to him. And he don't even know
so
that it counted up to this.
That is
That's a lot of
stealing.
the times.
To me, that is stealing though.
because that person.
That's
But
just,
that's how
All
the
right,
industry
so
goes. That's what
yeah,
what
yeah,
they
yeah,
say.
yeah. But
no, I
morally,
get what you're
it's
saying.
like it was hidden from me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get a choice
Yeah,
to do. I didn't have a choice to make a decision on what I wanted to do with it. I could leave it in there. Like, all right, bet it's built in that interest, but I don't even know about it.
but see, that would itch me.
Listen
That
to
would
this.
itch me
Listen to
right
this.
there.
But I
That
do
honestly,
understand.
that
But
would itch me.
I do understand corporation though. I
Yeah,
understand what you're saying. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
No, no, Kyle was right. That do happen. Like, all
All
right,
the
put it like
time.
this. On
It
some
happens in your bank
on some
every
real
day.
rap. I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is a true story. Me and my brother was supposed to get $30,000, right? When my mom passed away, right? Because this was her money. You know what I'm saying? So the lawyer got us, and he and we signed for 3,000. You know what I'm saying? So we like, yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. No, we didn't know that we were supposed to get 30,000. But out of what's that? Pennsylvania common law wealth, right? We can't even argue or dispute that because we already signed our
Sign for
rights
three.
and
Yeah.
said about the money and about
Mm-hmm.
that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That's why I said I'll never do something like that because that's to me, I think that was grimy. That hurt it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and how me and my brother life was, you know what I'm saying, what we went through, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like to me, I don't care who you is. I just that's just me. Now, you
Yeah,
know what I
I
mean? That's a
understand
little
that. I
story. Like, you
understand
know what I
that.
mean? I
That's
just
Now,
wouldn't do that.
that's on your
so now,
side, but
now
they're not even thinking about it again.
No,
moving forward.
he
Look,
laughing.
moving
All that.
forward, moving forward, it's a lesson now.
Damn. There you
It's
go.
a lesson learned.
That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. Because
But I
you're
was trying to
supposed
say
to
it to
know that.
people
You're
Right.
supposed
yeah.
you're supposed to do your homework
Uh,
to know that your mom left. You should ask, like, when they ever say
But you know that my family, I don't have a family.
no, no, no,
Y'all
no,
my
no. I'm
family.
not
You know
saying
what I'm
that,
saying?
Will. I'm not. You're
So I
taking.
couldn't. That's something
You're
I
going
couldn't.
personal. I'm
Oh,
talking
got
about
you. Go ahead.
overall business as far as when you go over a contract with a lawyer that you don't know, that you ain't grow up with, and he tells you this, you need to go to
Oh,
another lawyer to say, hey,
yeah.
my man, he
Going
told
from a
me this.
lawyer to a lawyer to a
Yeah,
lawyer.
he told me this. Is this right? If you
Yeah.
don't do that, and then it turns out that that first lawyer was burning you, that's on you. That's always going to
Right.
be on you.
Right.
That's
Right.
not that's
Right.
I'm not saying that it's good or anything like that, but
But
always
but
protect
yeah,
your
he
family.
said,
Like,
and this was the lawyer said, first time because my brother tried to. He said, first time, shame on you. The second time, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? And so on, so on. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Cameron
that's how I
said
learned that when
he
he was
had
young.
Cameron said he had an accountant, a lawyer to watch the accountant, and a lawyer to
Mm-hmm.
watch the lawyer.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I watch them all.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
understand how you go. I don't leave my fucking house without looking at my bank account.
Yeah.
No matter how much, it could be $1 in there.
Nah,
Oh, is it
same
still
here.
there?
Yep.
Oh, it went down. Hold up. What?
Yo,
Go on that
you know
list
what's
where it
so?
tell you all the transactions. I look it up. Oh, we're in California. Hold up. Let me look at
Yep,
this. What's
yep,
this about?
Yeah.
yep,
Oh, that's where they located. Okay, it's
yep,
fine. All right.
yep,
Oh no, I ain't do that.
yep.
Yo, take that shit off my shit. Boom.
Yeah.
I watch
But now
everything, bro.
but now in hip hop, man, these kids got a lot of bread, bro. These kids got crazy bread right now, man. Like bread that a lot of the artists in the 90s just wasn't
See,
touching.
the problem with that,
That's why I
Tron,
said I think that what's name
the
helped the
problem with
game when we
that,
was talking about
Tron,
Kanye thing.
the only problem with that is I deal with a lot of, well, I talk to a lot of artists. I talk at a lot of artists, and I search the internet a lot. They got fake watches. They got fake money. They got
Mhm.
fake
Okay.
Gucci, Louis teeth, hair, eyebrows. None of this shit real, bro. Like they be faking so much. I can't believe nothing. Like, and then on the transaction stuff, you be talk. I've been talking to artists all the time. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. Soon as I be like, yeah, well, the price is this. Da, da, da. I never hear of them again. I never hear from them
So
again. And
we
that's not a reason because I don't want to do the project no more. Oh, now I gotta pay.
So when you see like I don't know if you've seen it, but Yo Gotti, for instance, he was signing an artist and he had, it was on camera and they had like a little mini get together, little party of the artist signing party. And he just gave the artist, I think it was a girl to be honest with you, just all these stacks of money with rappers, and I can't remember the number. What he counted it out, and he had a money machine, matter of fact, and he was counting it out.
You know
So you
what? You
that you
know
think that's all fake?
a money machine discounts the dividend.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You can stick paper in it and
But
it'll
but
count it.
yeah, right, right. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you think that was all fake from the producer and the rapper and everybody in the room right there, that was all staged.
That's part of the business. Fake it till you make it.
I don't know
Because
Fake it
because
if
till you make it.
because if the artist coming off the streets gonna be like, what?
All right, let me tell you this.
Like
This how this thing works.
this fake money?
You you got the fake brick money, right?
Hmm.
And you get the cars from the dealer who gives
Yeah,
them to you, let you hold them.
they leased a lot of
No,
time.
no, they'll give the famous person the car to be like, yeah, I got this car. So everybody wants that car now. So they're going on a lot and buying that car.
Yeah, yeah,
Then the person that they gave the car to give that car back. And now they got all these sales for that car because they let this guy that
yeah,
that got influence on these people have it
yeah,
so he can look like he got it to be like, yeah, this is the new shit and the new
yeah.
clothes and the new bro. It's a sideshow, bro.
So like when like for instance when Young Thug was on $1 million worth of game, and Wallow was telling him like y'all got money we was never touching.
Yeah,
Like
there's some people who are touching some bread, bro. I'm not
yeah,
saying it's not, but
because when
they,
you compare Young Thug
you know
to
how
to
hard it
Snoop
is to
Dogg,
make money, bro.
when you compare Young Thug to Snoop Dogg, right? And I'm talking money wise, because Snoop said he was broke. Like Snoop will tell you, Master P put him on for real.
But what did it look like?
It looked like what you talking about,
Yeah.
like glitter glamour. It wasn't the
Mm-hmm.
real houses. It wasn't. But what I'm saying compared to Young Thug, you know what I mean? Young Thug is getting bread compared to Snoop back in them days. You know what I mean? Young Thug was like,
But Young Thug is also in jail right now for what? Drugs and
yeah, but that's different. You know,
it's
Snoop
the
was
same
Snoop,
thing.
Snoop almost did it for murder. So
No, but I'm talking about he's in jail. He's in jail for selling drugs. You know,
yeah,
drugs
yeah,
make money,
yeah.
so that could have been supplying his
from the
lifestyle.
drug
Not saying,
money.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not saying it was, but that could have been supplying his lifestyle. We don't
So
know.
who do you know? Who do you think right now is really as an artist is really eating in the industry as an artist?
Anybody who owns it,
Anybody that owns their own. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
that
Drake
owns the good.
eating.
Yeah, Drake is eating. That owns their stuff. They got the OVO that he has. He's the owner of it. He's not like partnering up with. Well, he might be partnering up with Nike, where they
Yeah,
gave him money to do
yeah,
DJ
the shoe.
Khaled.
Yeah,
yeah.
DJ Khaled. They give him like rap money is not
I
that
mean DJ Khaled.
big,
Mental state.
if you understand what I'm saying. Because when you go in the rap concert, you got to pay the DJ, you got to pay the venue, you got to pay the
Yeah.
people that's rolling with you, some type of, you get 30,000. That's going
What makes the
in a
money is the
second,
shows. Your
huh?
shows.
But
That's
that's
what makes
going
you the
in a
money is the
second.
shows.
If you got to
Yeah.
get the place, it's 10,000. You got to get
True,
insurance
true,
on it.
true, true.
So that
Yep, yep, yep,
that money is spent.
Yeah.
So
yep. You ain't really making money.
you're making money. You're
It's
making money, but
I
it's
mean,
stacking.
yeah,
Like
but
say for
yeah,
instance,
but you giving it to you got to
yeah, you
pass
got
it
to
off your
you making
entourage
30 grand.
and all
You
that.
making 30 grand. You
Yeah,
going home with 7.
Yeah, you gotta pay for features, you gotta
yeah.
pay
Yeah,
for all
you
that.
got to pay for everything. You got to pay for
And
studio
then, but don't know this
or
too.
buy the
If
equipment.
somebody or somebody destroyed the stuff, so you gotta pay for that. You
Insurance.
know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
got to pay for
Yeah.
insurance.
No,
You got
but
to
I'm
pay
saying
for
something. Insurance don't cover
yeah. But
everything.
what I'm saying is
You know what I mean? No, no, I'm just saying.
you're
Yeah,
not leaving with $30,000.
yeah. No, I'm just saying. Sometimes you come with nothing. You might
Yeah,
just come like even.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just like, dang, all
Or
this
you
money, and
might take a loss. They
I
don't
might
pay.
come with this
They
$2.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
that's just like the NFL too. You know, they don't when they sign them contracts, they don't get all
they
that
don't get
bread.
all that bread.
No, no. Like Juju didn't even know that he got a $1 million bonus job
Oh,
for
for
making the Super
Yeah,
Bowl. It was on NFL Network, and the boy said, "Oh, you should cut him a check." And he's like, "I got you." He was like, "Oh, $1 million, King." And he's like, "Yo,
yeah.
you should since he told that to you, you should
Mm-hmm.
cut him a check. You know what I mean? Don't cut it to
Yeah, you
me.
get paid to
Give
go
it to
to
him."
you get paid when you go to the super. I mean the playoffs.
yeah,
Every game it go up.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gang-
But if you don't know these things, you ain't looking for them because you didn't do
yeah.
your homework. You
mhm.
have to do your homework. You need to know who you got to pay, when you got to pay them. The Texas don't send a booklet out and be like, yeah, this is what you owe and this is how you calculate that shit. They wait until you fuck up, then they come get their money.
So was Jay-Z capping back in the day when he said you're
Yeah,
single?
yeah.
When he said you're single 99 cents, mine's is $4.
No, maybe because you can charge what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can charge what you want.
No, Jay Z
Young
was smart
Solo.
though.
Yeah,
But I'm
but I'm
talking
saying,
about acting like he had that money. I think he was
and
capping.
he was in the Pathfinder with like us.
Yeah,
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 we
yeah,
wasn't on top of the world at that time. We had the
yeah.
same color and everything.
LL Cool J tell a story in the 90s when he said he was in a Nissan Maxima.
Mm. But
Yeah.
Nissan Maximus was good cars
Back
back
then for
then.
that time,
They was all
people
right. Yeah.
people still wanted that Acura Legend.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Acura's legends, John,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, like,
and Audis
are you
and
like
Saab.
where I look at success, right? As far as doing things, you just put your head down and just keep doing that thing. Look up every
yeah,
once in a while and be like, okay, this is where I'm at. All right, back down.
yeah,
And one day you wake up and you be like, oh shit.
That's your
Like,
grind.
all
Yeah,
right, Tron, you remember like can you see my equipment behind me?
yeah, yeah.
None of this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't have none of it. I think I had two pieces,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. I had the MPC and the recorder.
and the keyboard, and you had the
Where
keyboard
did I have the keyboard at? I did?
in front. In front, you had the MPC. No, no, seriously, you had the MPC, the keyboard in front.
Oh, that's
You know
crazy.
what
I
I'm
don't remember that.
saying?
But
Yeah, at the lab, what?
I
Yeah,
remember the I don't know if I can
I'm
remember
talking about the lab with wore ass.
yeah, but I looked
Yeah,
around one day and I'm like, damn, I got a lot of shit in here now. It's shit all
yeah.
over here. down in there, like under. I just kept building, like kept finding little shit, doing this, take this back,
Right,
this,
right.
and then one day I looked up and I was like, damn, this shit kind of look a little too filled.
Yeah.
But that's the way it had. I didn't sit up there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this and this. I just kept clawing away, and that's the way things happen. You're not gonna be overnight hit. You're gonna be what we did. We kept doing shit, and now it's to the point I know every fucking thing we have to do now. I know
Hmm.
so it ain't gonna take us as long as it did last time because I know how to do it now. Before we was just like, yeah, we're gonna go to this club and hope to do the show. We ain't go passing out no flyers. We ain't do nothing saying, yeah, the show's gonna be Thursday. Come on down a couple days before. We ain't do none of that
Yo,
shit.
let's be real. No, we thought we was too cool.
No, but we didn't even know to do it, Lil.
No, we did
No,
some
we
of them,
didn't. No, we
and we
didn't.
thought we was too cool. Cause
No, we
with
didn't.
Vic out. No, listen. When Vic had his joint, and we had to put it out and stuff like that, we were supposed to put it out, the stickers and stuff, and
Yeah.
promote his album. Nah, man.
But
You
how
know what
many
I mean?
times
Come on,
how
man.
many times do we do it? That's an everyday job.
Yeah, we didn't do it like that.
That's what I'm talking
We
about.
didn't.
But we didn't know we had to do. We thought
No,
we
no,
had to
no.
just
You
put it out and we was gonna
no.
get
We knew.
results.
No, listen. No. Listen. We knew it, but we just was like, yo, for real. Like how we said promotion. Like promotion people. Like I mean, promoting our stuff. We like, yo, what's up, man? Like, you know what I mean? We was just we. I mean, for real. I mean, I'm gonna call it how it is. You know what I mean? We thought we was just too cool.
No,
You know
we
what I'm
did not
saying?
know. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know what the fuck we was doing, Lil. None of us did. That's why we went in Universals like that. Because if we had any sense about ourselves, we wouldn't have asked them what
I
we
mean,
asked
I
them.
was locked up, so I
Yeah,
didn't know.
but we
I,
wouldn't.
I I didn't even
We
know
had
y'all about that.
no gumption to even be talking to them. We shouldn't even have been there. Should have been like, "Yo, we'll see y'all in like a year. Let's start a conversation. Yeah, we're gonna take y'all out to dinner. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for y'all. We're gonna help y'all do this, and let us use your name so we can build our brand up. We won't
Hmm.
disrespect it. We'll build your other artists up. We'll be the street team for your other artists. So we doing favors for y'all while y'all doing favors for us to help y'all. We did none of that shit.
Yeah.
It's a it's a business. It really is. It's a street business, but it's a business.
Hmm.
You
Yes,
shouldn't have
sir.
to do this.
Absolutely.
And
So for all the young ones coming up, you know what I mean, drop a jewel on them about what they should be doing. You know what I mean, when they trying to put music out and stuff.
you should be doing something every day.
Right.
Do this shit like you breathing in and out. It works. No matter how trash you are, if you're consistent with anything you do,
Hmm.
no matter what it is, you're going to start to get results.
Right.
If you could get
Definitely promote your stuff.
no, but that's part of it. You're doing
Putting
something every
Yeah.
day.
investing in yourself and stuff and
Investing in yourself. If you don't invest, who gonna invest in somebody that don't invest
Then
in
tell you,
themselves?
you don't invest in yourself, right?
That was
What it say? If you don't believe in yourself, how anybody
that
gonna believe
that
in
was
you?
the problem with Nelson. He didn't want to invest in himself. So how can we build on you and you don't want to do it?
right,
You
right.
want to sit around and wait, so we gotta fucking be going out here and doing this shit. I'll do it for my motherfucker self.
A lot of people lazy too. You know what I mean?
Those are people that's not gonna make it. Whatever you're trying to do, if you know in your car that you're lazy, well, you're not even lazy. You don't want to put the work in to get where you need to go.
You don't want to
You
grind. Yeah,
that's like you acting like you want to be on the Star Trek. You want to go downtown, but you don't want to catch the bus, and you ain't got no car. How you gonna get there?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just look at that as lazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when you take those type of things into consideration,
Hmm.
you have to do this to get that.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to be an artist, you got to go into a studio or go somewhere where you can record your fucking vocals and
Right.
onto a track and put it together. Without doing that, you can kiss everything else goodbye.
Hmm.
and
Mm.
it's just that simple. It's just consistency. Doing just like what we doing now. We're doing a podcast. The way it looks now and the way it's going to look in 2 3 years is going to be totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't even going to know. You're like, damn, is this a fucking TV show or a podcast? We do stuff, we gonna learn stuff. Somebody gonna tell us something, we gonna imply it, or we be like, no, that's not what we are. Let's stick to what we doing. It's this decision making, improving, consistency, and doing shit. That's all it
Talk.
is. Nothing else. That's how
Yeah.
everything start. Real talk.
RT.
Yeah, real talk. How we gonna call you real talk, Will? And
I don't
check
know
this.
KRD.
Check this.
Trez, tell him, man.
Check this. I just started something, Will. With
Yo,
consistency, it's possible. If you
yeah.
consistently tell somebody, "This is who I am. This is who I am. This is who I am," they're going to start believing
You
you.
better know my name.
Hey yo, who do that? Slay.
KRD, my name.
You see the John with Slay? Hey, they keep calling Darius and Darius Slay. He like Slay.
Yeah,
Hey Darius Slay.
Slay. And then after a while, what they call him? Slay.
Slay. Yeah. Yeah. That's real, man. That's real.
Consistency, bro, and the
I,
belief.
yeah, man. And that's no matter what era, whoever wanted to make it made it. You know what I mean? Like, get me going hard. You know what I mean? Because this is the same as like getting up for work, knowing, you know, one of the hardest things for me was being in a higher position than I was. I had to really like humble myself and understand my grind now when I was working and I'm just a regular worker and I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of getting paid 10, $11 an hour, man. And they say, you know what? All right, you've been putting the work in. I'm gonna make you a manager. I go home, yo, babe, I'm a manager now. Yo, I'm about to do the training. I'm about to da, 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 da. Then I go in there and see all that I got to do for $3, $4 more.
More, uh-huh.
Like, ooh, I don't know if that was a wise decision. It sound good at first.
Uh-huh.
I gotta be the first one in the door, the last one out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A
And
lot of
people, a lot
responsibility.
of people don't see that either. They just
Yeah.
think, oh, because you make more or you're in a better position. It's not always the truth.
Mm-mm,
And
You got to worry about the
mm-mm.
headaches.
mhm.
With that, more money, more problems.
More money, more problems.
And that's the mentality we've been taught, man. Go, go for more money, go for more money. But I've learned that peace of mind is way better than
Way,
you know what I mean? Like, and when I have a job and I'm beasting, like I feel like I'm a manager, even though I'm not, because I know this job like the back of my hand. I'm efficient at what I do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Rely on me. And when I just look at the perks of being able to take a break at this time or go home at this time, you know what I mean? It outweighs that $3, $4 more
Right.
for the headache.
Yo,
but it's
that's why I
all
like at
according
this.
to how you want to build. Because
Yeah.
if you want to build and you want to get to the next level, you might have to do that extra
Go
stuff.
through the headaches. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
Life is
listen,
not
I
easy.
Hmm.
Life is
no.
not easy.
How can I say people? Some people they crave for that title. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when I was working at a cell phone company, I really didn't crave for that title. In the beginning, don't get me wrong, I did. Then afterwards, like how Trez said, yo, nah. You know what I mean? That was too much headache,
Mm-hmm.
too much
Because you deal with
controversy, too much
problems.
problem. Yeah, so I was like, man, look, and but you know the funny part about it? When I didn't take it, you know what I'm saying? Because they was like, yo, Han. I'm like, no, because when I went my second round, went back in it, because at first I left it and went back in it. So they was like, yo, Han. I'm like, no. And I mean, people still was giving me that same respect of like if I did have that title,
Yeah. So
you
you
know what I
might as well
mean?
have the title.
So, but I no, but listen, like Trent said, I didn't have that problem. I can
Mm-hmm.
leave when I want, do what I want. When trouble came, they calling me up. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't have to answer if
Have
I
to
ain't
do
want to
it.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and if I wanted to get a couple dollars, like that person with that title, I could be like, yo, if you want me to do it, that they like what they say, they ain't in my pay rate. Now when
Yeah.
you want to give it,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm
I was
saying?
in that
But
same
other than
position.
that, yeah, you get what I'm saying? So no, I don't look for that title no more. No, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
No,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, bro.
I mean,
It
it
costs to be the
depends though if I
boss.
wanted that title. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's
True,
that's
true. So
that's the saying. It costs to be the boss. Like everybody think that like when you the CEO of the company, all he do is sit there and write paper. No, bro, he that's why the front of his ear is
mm-mm.
going and the middle of his head is going.
Like
Cause
LeBron, you
yeah,
see,
yeah.
I'd be like,
His
yo, why
front
all
ear,
these basketball players or
mhm.
yeah, or these people? And I'd be like,
Michael Jordan,
dang,
Red
now you know what
Ball,
I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
stresses of life,
Too
bro.
much, too much. Yeah. Shoot,
Stressful.
KD, you see
So you
KD, boy?
if you want it, you gotta go for
Yeah,
it. It ain't no it's no shortcuts in life.
Yeah.
And
right.
everybody thinks people come out of nowhere. No, they was somewhere in some basement doing what they had to do while y'all playing around and doing what y'all fucking do. Like I sit here at this
Yeah,
these fucking desks all day. I do watch a lot of YouTube, but this computer's always on. This one is on sometimes, and I'm
Hmm.
sliding around. Boom, type fucking couple words over here, hit a couple beats. While that's playing, I'm listening to that shit. If I hear something, oh, right back over here, flip on this shit. Fuck with, look at the, looking at Instagram, seeing what's going on in the world. Like I
Hmm.
do it because I want stuff, and like this next year, bro. When I tell you, I'm gonna
Hmm.
like, I'm just going to explode because, like I said before, I always just stop at that level where it's like I get disappointed and I start like doubting myself.
Right.
From now on, it's just like fuck it. It's just out there. I'm just putting the shit
Right.
out there. Whatever it do, that's on whoever listening to it after I put it out. Cause that I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it no more. Like I'm
Right.
not. I used to worry about damn I'm good enough for all that stuff. I'm not worrying about that no more.
Yeah. Rounding this joint out, man, on the hip hop level. Um, I just wanted to know who's the GOAT female MC?
Remy Ma. You ain't even have to wait for a second. Remy Ma.
Hard right there. That's hard right there.
yeah.
What about you, Lil? Who the GOAT female MC?
Shantae.
Roxanne Shante?
I
Yeah.
would say that if she had more records.
Mm.
But still, her
Her
words.
stuff is still blazing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
because I went to a joint where she was rhyming. She had that shit rocking. I ain't gonna
But
front.
I'm just and then lyrically,
Yeah, no, I'm
like you know
saying
what I'm
like
saying?
her stuff is
Yeah,
and
right.
it's
And you think
still
right.
you know how when Run DMC stuff play, it's still current.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
still rocking hard as it was back
And
then. It don't
but
feel
talking
no
about
different.
Kyle, like you said, I'm gonna say Remy. I don't think Remy was better than her lyrically too, though.
Now I
So
think
and that's why I'm
Remy's
saying that.
dope consistently.
Yeah, yeah, Remy nice, but I'm talking about. But
I
I'm
would
no, no. I give Remy props, but I'm just saying like lyrically, like you know how you like, dang, words like to put the
She
words
got it
together and
though.
stuff.
She got it.
because I would
Yeah,
say MC Light, but and when I think really think hard, Remy, man, like
Remy
Kyle
go
Remy
hard.
hard, bro. Like the battles and like when
Think
I
about
saw
this. Think about this.
you think she was
Nick,
better than
Nicki
Roxanne
Minaj ain't
though,
been the
and
same
lyrically?
since that battle. She ain't been the same since that battle, bro.
who
Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
yeah,
She ain't been the same. Ain't no
yeah,
real
yeah.
change since.
She got sheathered.
Yeah. That joint killed. And what's the joint? Her and Fat Joe was in the desert.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
She killed that joint.
All right, so what you think about Kim? Now,
Yeah.
little Kim,
I was
Oh
Foxy.
no,
I was Foxy.
I
Kim
was Kim
Kim is a
more than
bad
Foxy.
motherfucker.
Not
Yeah,
Foxy.
because they kept people keep trying to say, "Oh yeah, Biggie wrote for her," but she wrote her own stuff too.
But see, the thing is, after Biggie
Foxy,
died a
Foxy,
long ass
Foxy
time
had
ago,
better
and she
stuff.
had hits after that.
Yeah, yeah. and she influenced all these girls you see
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
was the Megan the Stallion, the
But
Cardi
but
B,
But
Nicki
she's
Minaj.
the original. She's the
She
only
did,
one we believed.
yeah.
I ain't believe none of the rest of these chicks. She's
Yo, if you go back and listen to the drugs on
yeah.
hard, like
Oh
yeah, she
yeah.
did kill that. But still,
No, she got bars though, bro.
I don't know. I don't know.
She got
Foxy
bars.
to me was
No,
better though.
Foxy.
But
Foxy was all right. She was all right, but it was something. It was just something. A little twinkle in her eye missing. Something. Something was missing. I think she dressed too bummy classy. Like you could see her hair wasn't all the way like every
I know,
hair wasn't just right on time.
I know her makeup used to be messed
Yeah,
up. So
like little dumb stuff like that. Her makeup was
but
too.
but her words though.
But see, that hurts her though.
Look,
I think
yeah.
no, I get what you were saying because Foxy, you know, I used to like all the Queens dudes, right? Like my Deep Nas and all, and she was running with them with that firm joint.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She from Brooklyn, but she was running with all of them. So I was really into Foxy because majority of her lyrics was hard
yeah,
and Kim was more commercial.
yeah.
But
But Kim
I
took
gotta
it.
give Kim
Kim
though
did
because
take it there though.
yeah,
Yeah,
Kim
yeah. Kim
went
Kim and
hard.
I take it there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Instantly, like all about the Benjamins, the joint with Mob Deep. She murdered them.
Wanna bumble with the bee, huh?
Huh?
Huh. Yeah.
That's saying nothing, but you know what it
Matter of
is.
fact, she
Like,
was coming at Foxy, but she was coming at Foxy on that John. She was
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
at Foxy on
other
that
than her
John.
getting
That was that.
other than her getting the plastic surgery, she was the baddest chick too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
mean,
messed up on
oh, big time, big time.
If
that.
I can get that
Yeah.
Benjamin,
Yeah.
I would hang it up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Right
Real talk,
now.
real
That
talk.
was 20 something years ago. I'll still hang that poster up.
I'm
They still
gotta,
got the same other people that done tried to imitate the shit.
yeah. Nicki Minaj,
And Foxy.
yeah. Foxy tried to see what you know what discredited Foxy to me, man, was she tried to take that image of Kim, but be a little even to the lingo. Huh. You know what I mean? She kept saying, you know what I mean, like little things that was like her.
Oh, time's out. I gotta take somebody out of my top five. Jeezy is in my top five.
Jeezy like to drink.
Man,
Jeezy
tripping,
like,
man.
oh,
Are you
he
fucking
like to
kidding me,
fix
Lil?
Arm& Hammer with his coat.
Lil, the first three.
I like Jeezy.
One
Don't
of the
get me wrong, I like Jeezy, but I don't think
yo,
not the top five.
all day, bro.
He talked
I'll
that.
put Eminem. I'll put Eminem better than Jeezy.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The
No,
meaning,
seriously.
are we?
it's the whole package, bro. The meaning, the feeling it gives you. Like when Mob Deep used to play. Look,
Matter of fact, Lil Wayne.
when
Matter
I
of
was
fact,
when I was listening
forget
to
all
Mob
his.
Deep, dog, all you had to do is play America's Nightmare, and somebody was getting murdered, bro.
No,
It
Prodigy.
put
Prodigy.
empty
I mean,
batteries.
that's why I
No,
said
but
that
that's
I
what
was
I'm
kind
saying.
of
Like
Prodigy was
when
the
when
truth.
songs can do stuff like that to you,
Yeah.
like
Like
that changed my life, bro. I used to
Eminem.
drive at 100 miles an hour going down Chestnut Street, listening to burn, 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 burn. These no,
Yeah,
you
yeah. I
already
mean, yeah,
know.
yeah. Put on.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
put
you, bro.
on.
Yeah,
Eminem. That's why I said, man,
but it's songs that
it's a little different between lyrical and the feeling of it because Eminem ain't never made me feel nothing he said. Hey, I mean, I listen to his
You ain't like
bars,
Turn.
his no, but I'm just saying his bars be
No,
like, oh, his
yeah, yeah.
bars be oh, but I don't relate to him, is what I'm
you ain't
saying.
like the show. I mean, I
But
don't know his
he
because
had
some of his words.
rhymes that
And then
was
I'm not
so
afraid,
intricate
John.
that you be like, damn.
Yeah, I'm thinking.